Welcome back to Real Estate in the Low Country, the Hilton Head Life and the Beaufort Life.
Yeah.
Ric Hollifield is here, one half of the team.
One half.
One half. Thank you for being here.
Thank you.
It's our
Happy
first
holidays.
time. Yeah, it's our first time chatting in 2019.
I know. Way to go. Congratulations.
We made it.
Yeah, we did.
So we are into January,
Yeah.
and so that means for us here in the Low Country, thankfully, spring is right around the corner. So if somebody is thinking about selling this spring, what would you tell them about right now?
Get started. That's what I would say. Your home needs a little help. It needs a little attention, whether that's just power washing, pressure washing, it's cleaning up your landscape. Do little things. Put on the goggles of a buyer and go through your house. Maybe ask some friends to come over and say, if you were looking at buying my house, what would you like for us to see? What would you like to see us do before we put it on the market? Now is also a very good time to get in touch with contractors to get the best price on the work. So go ahead and get your house ready to be sold and marketed.
Okay. And what are some of the most important things? I know you said power washing.
Yeah.
Are we talking about going to neutral colors? Are we talking about putting away personal items? Those kinds of things?
Well, keep in mind that 90% of the buying session happens at the front stoop. So as people see the exterior photos of your house, and now that it's online, it's a little different, but as people drive up, they want that beautiful impression of the house. So making sure that your front door is in beautiful condition, repaint it if you want. There's some really great colors. As a matter of fact, black is the #1 most popular color of a front door that sells in the year 2017.
Really?
Black front door. So do little things like that. Make sure your landscape is freshened up. Take out some of your personal belongings on the inside. You may not want as many of those things showing in a home as you have today.
Yeah, because it makes it easier for them to picture themselves there.
Freshen up the paint a little bit. Maybe.
Yeah. All right, and so you're into, at least a couple of months now, into launching the Beaufort Life.
Yeah.
Tell us how that's going.
Oh, it's great. Specifically, we've launched it as of the 1st. We've been planning to do this for quite some time, so we're very excited about what's happened there, and we have great plans for the future as to what's going to happen in Beaufort. So our target there is all the historic properties. Both Danielle and I are kind of junkies for architecture and history, so we want the historic properties there, we want the riverfront properties, and you and I both know, if a buyer says, we'd like to spend maybe $750 to buy a deepwater home here, we really don't have that, do we?
Right, no.
But going across the river, there's so much more waterfront over there, we can introduce those buyers to great properties there.
Okay, so you guys, we've talked about you specializing in Hilton Head, specializing in Beaufort, but also you really specialize in the luxury market.
We do.
So tell us, why does somebody who is looking in that market need somebody like you to go to?
It's a great question. So I kind of liken it to buying a car. We all buy cars, right? We don't buy real estate as much as we buy cars. So if you and I were at the Maserati dealership and we want to buy something special, we want a specialist to tell us all about that vehicle.
Right.
We're about to write a significant check. Now, someone from Ford or Toyota could probably help us. They could come over and tell us where the steering wheel is and some other features, right?
Sure.
The gas pedal's a long pedal on the bottom.
Right.
They could probably do more than that, but still, they would be able to help us, but they couldn't specialize.
Sure.
Real estate's definitely the same. You want to deal with people who are comfortable, first of all, understand and recognize your market, and understand the psychology, the biggest part. You understand the psychology of the buyer that's looking at property like yours, and also how best to communicate with them. So yes, it's very critical.
Well, and I would imagine that since you do specialize that way, you have a network of people already kind of built in that you might go to say, hey, this property just came on, I think it would be perfect for you.
No question.
Yeah, or to somebody who wants to list with you, I already have a buyer in my mind.
That's right, yes. When you're in that circle, you know the buyers who are currently looking. So a buyer that's maybe owns property here now, if they've highlighted something to you that they like in conversation, if that particular property has the things that they've highlighted, it's easy to make a call and bring them forward.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, thank you for being with us.
You're very
It was
welcome.
great to see you. We'll see you again soon.
Sounds good.
Yeah, and if you want the luxury lifestyle, get a hold of these guys.
We appreciate it.